Throughout history, humans have always been fascinated by the idea of avoiding death or cheating death. They have looked through everything from religion, the planet, scientific discoveries, and even the legendary Fountain of Youth. They have even searched the skies and all the corners of the earth to find the secret of immortality. While scientists strive to solve this puzzle, some people believe we may never achieve true immortality. It is interesting to think about how different species can have different varied lifespan. This shows us how diverse life could be, and this has encouraged scientists to study more about aging and how we can live longer. For example, the average life expectancy of a human is 73 years. The lifespan of a Greenland shark is up to 500 years. The giant barrel sponge is over 2,000 years. One of the planet's most extraordinary creatures that floats in the Mediterranean Sea is known as the longest living animal on planet Earth. The pale pink disc jellyfish called Turritopsis donai, the immortal jellyfish, a creature that can apparently escape from its death. Despite only being 3 millimeters in diameter on average, adult versions of these tiny invertebrates have a huge survival skill like any other. They can roll back their biological clock when injured or on the verge of starvation. This means in theory they could live forever. When injured or dying, it could return to its juvenile form, becoming young again. This ability gives Turritopsis donai its nickname, the immortal jellyfish. The scientists are actually studying this extraordinary immortal jellyfish, hoping to uncover secrets about human longevity. Actually, the jellyfish is ahead of us in science, so I think they can have the answer, to how to live forever. So actually, the scientists, they're actually really working with this jellyfish closely to understand how are they doing it, how do they survive, how do they stay forever, So hoping we can get answers from the jellyfish. Scientists believe that within the next few decades, it could be possible for humans to live 1,000 years or more. Normally, as we age, our cells undergo certain changes, such as DNA mutations, which is change in our DNA, errors during cell divisions, and also as we grow older, our DNA repair mechanism become less and less efficient, causing accumulation or buildup of harmful bioproducts from cellular activity. One theory is that the accumulation of cellular damage over time plays a major role in aging. Some experts think soon they will be able to use biotechnology and advanced medicine to keep these changes from happening by stopping the aging process. Many other scientists disagree, saying we know far too little about how aging works. But some people think we may know enough in the future, possibly centuries from now. This hope and belief has led certain people to undergo cryopreservation, which is freezing their bodies in liquid nitrogen, with the hope that someday humans will have the scientific knowledge to bring them back to life for good. For example, Anchor Life Extension Foundation facility in Scottsdale, Arizona charges about $200,000 to preserve and store a body. So they can store a body till decades, till forever, till when human beings or scientists have developed solutions to bring them back to life. But still, I don't really understand why we want to live forever. Why can't you just have the normal life and go in peace, but still people still want to come back. They want to live forever, which I don't understand why. On a smaller scale, in day-to-day medicine, freezing is an extremely useful technique for storing living cells, such as blood cells, bone marrow, sperm, and embryos at ultra-low temperatures. This is me here filling up the tank with liquid nitrogen to preserve living cells. So you might be wondering, what is liquid nitrogen? Liquid nitrogen is a colorless, odorless, and non-toxic liquid that exists at extremely low temperatures, around minus 196 degrees Celsius. It is commonly used in freezing and preserving biological samples, as well as cryotherapy for medical applications. So just a few information about cryonics. So what is cryonics actually? Cryonics is a process of cryopreservation of humans or animals in the hope of reviving them at a later time when medical technology is advanced enough to cure the underlying cause of their death. Cryonics involve cooling the body to very low temperature in a cryogenic container filled with liquid nitrogen. The cryopreservation process is performed immediately after death or sometimes even before if the individual is terminally ill and has chosen to undergo cryonic preservation. The goal of cryonics is to freeze the brain and other vital organs so to enable future medical professionals to revive the person with their memories, consciousness, and personality intact. Scientists agree that preserving and reawakening a complete human body is a possibility which would take massive breakthrough in technology. So here are some famous people whose bodies are cryogenically frozen. So number one, James Bedford, age at the time of death, 73 years. James Bedford was an American physiology professor at the University of California. Apart from his profession, James has written several books on occupational counseling. James was the first person to be cryogenically frozen. His body was preserved at the Anchor Life Extension Foundation after he died of kidney cancer in 1967. Second is Ted Williams. Age at the time of death, 83 years. Williams was a renowned professional baseball player from 1939 until 1960. He is recognized as one of the baseball's all-time great hitters. He suffered from cardiomyopathy, a disorder that affects the heart muscle. He later died of cardiac arrest on 5th July 2002. It was Williams' will for his body to be cremated and his ashes scattered in the Florida Keys. However, his children, John Henry and Claudia, chose to have his remains or body being frozen. So number three is John Henry Williams. Age at the time of death is 35 years. John Henry Williams was the son of the famous baseball player Ted Williams. He is known for signing a private agreement with a sister for his father to be cryogenically frozen. In 2003, it was reported that John Henry has been diagnosed with AML, which is acute myelogenous leukemia. As a result, he started chemotherapy. He underwent bone marrow transplant with a donation from his sister Claudia. Unfortunately, John passed away on 6th March 2004. His body was preserved at the Anchor Life Extension Foundation as per his will to be frozen cryogenically. So number four is Al Fenny. Age at the time of death, 58 years. Harold Thomas Fenny, too, also known as Al Fenny, was an American software developer. He is well known for developing computer games such as Adventures of Tron, Armor Ambush, Astro Smash, and Space Attack. Fenny passed away in Phoenix, Arizona on 28 August 2014 from a disease called ALS, which is known as amyotrophic lateral sclerosis, a rare terminal neurodegenerative disorder. His body was cryopreserved at the Anchor Life Extension Foundation. So fifth is Dora Kent, age at the time of death, 83 years. Dora Kent is one of the famous cryogenically frozen celebrities in the United States. In December 1987, she passed away due to Alzheimer's disease and pneumonia, and she was brought by her son, Saul Kent, to Anchor facility in Riverdale, California for cryogenics. The youngest of the patient and the Anchor is 2 years old Matan Naovaratpong from Thailand with brain cancer. She was also cryopreserved in 2015. Guys, do you believe that several hundred of people have already paid to have their bodies cryogenically preserved in 3 existing facilities, 2 in US and 1 in Russia? And there are also many as 1,250 people on waiting list to have their body frozen, guys. I don't know, human beings. I don't know, like the extra mile they could, they want to live. It's crazy. 1,250 people, on the waiting list to have their body frozen. I don't know. But anyways, to my subscriber guys, you guys, thank you so much. Thank you for watching my video. I really appreciate you guys. Thank you for watching my content. I do appreciate. And if you have not subscribed to my channel, please kindly hit the subscribe button for more educational content from me. And also, this is going to boost my channel. It's going to motivate me as well to bring more and more informative content to you. Thank you, and hope to see you guys subscribe to my channel. Thank you. Just a quick fast fact. So how many people are cryogenically frozen? So the answer is more than 5 decades after the first cryopreservation in 1967, James Bedford. Now there are over 500 cryogenically frozen people around the world. So fast fact number 2, how much does it cost to cryogenically freeze a body? So actually, the minimum cost of preserving a body in liquid nitrogen is $80,000 for just the brain only. I said the brain only. And for the entire body, it costs $200,000 to freeze the whole body. The 2045 prediction meets the man who predicted the artificial intelligence. Former Google engineer Ray Kurzweil, the most renowned futurist of our time, especially when it comes to computer technology and artificial intelligence. He believes that humanity is moving towards a singularity in which technology will be advanced enough to create human-like AI. Futurist Ray Kurzweil made 2 astonishing predictions. First, that by 2029, AI will surpass human intelligence. By that, it means artificial intelligence will think better than humans, create better than humans, and make better decisions or judgments than humans in pretty much every aspect you can imagine. At the moment, the world is currently embracing and encountering AI platforms like ChatGPT. People have marveled at the abilities of the AI technology. And second prediction is that by 2045, humans will merge with the AI, a phenomenon he terms the singularity. By 2045, some scientists think we might live forever by uploading our brains into computers. This would let us leave our bodies behind and exist as machines indefinitely. Scientists are still trying to figure out how all this connection in our brain works. They even say, even if we could map and replicate all these connections from our brain into a computer, it's uncertain whether this digital version would retain everything that makes us who we are, our emotions, thoughts, and personalities. Despite these challenges, some researchers and thinkers are determined to push forward with this ambitious goal. The belief that one day technology will advance enough to make this idea a reality, allowing humans to potentially live forever in a new digital form or machines. So in 2045, this is how we're going to look like singularity. So this is what Ray Kurzweil mean for us. So have the AI body and our face human, so and our brain is uploaded into a computer, then our body is machine. So this is what they predicted for us, and this is what they're really working on. By 2045, they want us to be like this. So what do you guys think? Do you like to be like this? It's strange. I don't know. Let me know in the comment section. I don't know, because this is so so sad to look. I don't still understand why we can live normal and die normally. So why do you have to put ourselves through this pain and and suffering just to live forever? So let me know in the comment section, if you're willing to do it. If they tell you, yeah, in 2045 they're going to cut off your head, transfer all your brain into the machine, into a computer, then they will map out a machine body for you. Are you really interested to be like this? Let me know in the comment section. Thank you guys for watching to the very end of my video. I really appreciate you guys for staying to the very end. Thank you guys, and see you guys in the very next one. Peace out.